The 10 most important cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. Hello everyone. For those who are new to cryptocurrency, let me give a brief explanation before we start the video. A cryptocurrency, broadly defined, is virtual or digital money which takes the form of tokens or coins. While some cryptocurrencies have ventured into the physical world with credit cards or other projects, the large majority remain entirely intangible. Number 1. Ethereum. The first Bitcoin alternative on our list. Ethereum is a decentralized software platform that enables smart contracts and decentralized applications (DApps) to be built and run without any downtime, fraud, control, or interference from a third party. The goal behind Ethereum is to create a decentralized suite of financial products that anyone in the world can have free access to, regardless of nationality, ethnicity, or faith. This aspect makes the implications for those in some countries more compelling, as those without state infrastructure and state identifications can get access to bank accounts, loans, insurance, or a variety of other financial products. The applications on Ethereum are run on its platform-specific cryptographic token, Ether. Ether is like a vehicle for moving around on the Ethereum platform and is sought by mostly developers looking to develop and run applications inside Ethereum, or now, by investors looking to make purchases of other digital currencies using Ether. Ether, launched in 2015, is currently the second largest digital currency by market cap after Bitcoin, although it lags behind the dominant cryptocurrency by a significant margin. As of January 2021, Ether's market cap is roughly 19% of Bitcoin's size. In 2014, Ethereum launched a pre-sale for Ether which received an overwhelming response. This helped to usher in the age of the initial coin offering ICO. According to Ethereum, it can be used to codify, decentralize, secure and trade just about anything. Following the attack on the DAO in 2016, Ethereum was split into Ethereum ETH and Ethereum Classic, ETC. As of January 2021, Ethereum ETH had a market cap of $138.3 billion and a per-token value of $1,218.59. In 2021, Ethereum plans to change its consensus algorithm from proof-of-work to proof-of-stake. This move will allow Ethereum's network to run itself with far less energy, as well as improve transaction speed. Proof-of-stake allows network participants to stake their Ether to the network. This process helps to secure the network and process the transactions that occur. Those who do this are rewarded Ether similar to an interest account. This is an alternative to Bitcoin's proof-of-work mechanism, where miners are rewarded more Bitcoin for processing transactions. Number 2. Litecoin, LTC. Litecoin, launched in 2011, was among the first cryptocurrencies to follow in the footsteps of Bitcoin and has often been referred to as silver to Bitcoin's gold. It was created by Charlie Lee, an MIT graduate and former Google engineer. Litecoin, based on an open-source global payment network that is not controlled by any central authority, and uses script as a proof of work which can be decoded with the help of CPUs of consumer grade. Although Litecoin is like Bitcoin in many ways, it has a faster block generation rate and hence offers a faster transaction confirmation time. Other than developers, there are a growing number of merchants who accept Litecoin. As of January 2021, Litecoin had a market cap of $10.1 billion and a per-token value of $153.88, making it the sixth largest cryptocurrency in the world. Number 3. Cardano, ADA. Cardano is an Ouroboros proof-of-stake cryptocurrency that was created with a research-based approach by engineers, mathematicians, and cryptography experts. The project was co-founded by Charles Hoskinson, one of the 5 initial founding members of Ethereum. After having some disagreements with the direction Ethereum was taking, he left and later helped to create Cardano. The team behind Cardano created its blockchain through extensive experimentation and peer-reviewed research. The researchers behind the project have written over 90 papers on blockchain technology across a range of topics. This research is the backbone of Cardano. Due to this rigorous process, Cardano seems to stand out among its proof-of-stake peers as well as other large cryptocurrencies. Cardano has also been dubbed the Ethereum killer, as its blockchain is said to be capable of more. That said, Cardano is still in its early stages. While it has beaten Ethereum to the proof-of-stake consensus model, it still has a long way to go in terms of decentralized financial applications. Cardano aims to be the financial operating system of the world by establishing decentralized financial products, similarly to Ethereum, as well as providing solutions for chain interoperability, voter fraud, and legal contract tracing, among other things. As of January 2021, Cardano has a market capitalization of $9.8 billion and 188 trades for $0.31. Number 4. Polkadot. Polkadot is a unique proof-of-stake cryptocurrency that is aimed at delivering interoperability between other blockchains. Its protocol is designed to connect permissioned and permissionless blockchains, as well as oracles, to allow systems to work together under one roof. Polkadot's core component is its relay chain that allows the interoperability of varying networks. It also allows for parachains, or parallel blockchains, with their own native tokens for specific use cases. Where the system differs from Ethereum is that rather than creating just decentralized applications on Polkadot, developers can create their own blockchain while also using the security that Polkadot's chain already has. With Ethereum, developers can create new blockchains, but they need to create their own security measures, which can leave new and smaller projects open to attack. As the larger a blockchain, the more security it has. This concept in Polkadot is known as shared security. Polkadot was created by Gavin Wood, another member of the core founders of the Ethereum project, who had differing opinions on the project's future. As of January 2021, Polkadot has a market capitalization of $11.2 billion and trades for $12.54. Before we talk about more important cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. It will help us beat the YouTube algorithm and help reach the information to more productive viewers like yourself. Number 5. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, holds an important place in the history of altcoins because it is one of the earliest and most successful hard forks of the original Bitcoin. In the cryptocurrency world, a fork takes place as the result of debates and arguments between developers and miners. Due to the decentralized nature of digital currencies, wholesale changes to the code underlying the token or coin at hand must be made due to general consensus. The mechanism for this process varies according to the particular cryptocurrency. When different factions can't come to an agreement, sometimes the digital currency is split, with the original chain remaining true to its original code, and the new chain beginning life as a new version of the prior coin, complete with changes to its code. BCH began its life in August of 2017 as a result of one of these splits. The debate that led to the creation of BCH had to do with the issue of scalability. The Bitcoin network has a limit on the size of blocks, 1 megabyte, MB. BCH increases the block size from 1 MB to 8 MB, with the idea being that larger blocks can hold more transactions within them, and therefore the transaction speed would be increased. It also makes other changes, including the removal of the segregated witness protocol, which impacts block space. As of January 2021, BCH had a market cap of $8.9 billion and a value per token of $513.45. Number 6. Stellar XLM. Stellar is an open blockchain network designed to provide enterprise solutions by connecting financial institutions for the purpose of large transactions. Huge transactions between banks and investment firms that typically would take several days, a number of intermediaries, and cost a good deal of money, can now be done nearly instantaneously with no intermediaries and cost little to nothing for those making the transaction. While Stellar has positioned itself as an enterprise blockchain for institutional transactions, it is still an open blockchain that can be used by anyone. The system allows for cross-border transactions between any currencies. Stellar's native currency is Lumens, XLM. The network requires users to hold Lumens to be able to transact on the network. Stellar was founded by Jed McCaleb, a founding member of Ripple Labs and developer of the Ripple protocol. He eventually left his role with Ripple and went on to co-found the Stellar Development Foundation. Stellar Lumens have a market capitalization of $6.1 billion and are valued at $0.27 as of January 2021. Number 7. Chainlink is a decentralized oracle network that bridges the gap between smart contracts, like the ones on Ethereum, and data outside of it. Blockchains themselves do not have the ability to connect to outside applications in a trusted manner. Chainlink's decentralized oracles allow smart contracts to communicate with outside data, so that the contracts can be executed based on data that Ethereum itself cannot connect to. Chainlink's blog details a number of use cases for its system. One of the many use cases that are explained would be to monitor water supplies for pollution or illegal siphoning going on in certain cities. Sensors could be set up to monitor monitor corporate consumption, water tables, and the levels of local bodies of water. A Chainlink oracle could track this data and feed it directly into a smart contract. The smart contract could be set up to execute fines, release flood warnings to cities, or invoice companies using too much of a city's water with the incoming data from the oracle. Chainlink was developed by Sergey Nazarov along with Steve Ellis. As of January 2021, Chainlink's market capitalization is $8.6 billion, and one link is valued at $21.53. Number 8. Binance Coin, BNB. Binance Coin is a utility cryptocurrency that operates as a payment method for the fees associated with trading on the Binance exchange. Those who use the token as a means of payment for the exchange can trade at a discount. Binance Coin's blockchain is also the platform that Binance's decentralized exchange operates on. The Binance exchange was founded by Changpeng Zhao, and the exchange is one of the most widely used exchanges in the world based on trading volumes. Binance Coin was initially an ERC-20 token that operated on the Ethereum blockchain. It eventually had its own mainnet launch. The network uses a proof-of-stake consensus model. As of January 2021, Binance has a $6.8 billion market capitalization, with one BNB having a value of $44.26. Number 9. Tether, USDT. Tether was one of the first and most popular of a group of so-called stablecoins, cryptocurrencies that aim to peg their market value to a currency or other external reference point in order to reduce volatility. Because most digital currencies, even major ones like Bitcoin, have experienced frequent periods of dramatic volatility, Tether and other stablecoins attempt to smooth out price fluctuations in order to attract users who may otherwise be cautious. Tether's price is tied directly to the price of the US dollar. The system allows users to more easily make transfers from other cryptocurrencies back to US dollars in a more timely manner than actually converting to normal currency. Launched in 2014, Tether describes itself as a blockchain-enabled platform designed to facilitate the use of fiat currencies in a digital manner, effectively. This cryptocurrency allows individuals to utilize a blockchain network and related technologies to transact in traditional currencies, while minimizing the volatility and complexity often associated with digital currencies. In January of 2021, Tether was the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, with a total market cap of $24.4 billion and a per-token value of $1. Number 10. Monero, XMR. Monero is a secure, private, and untraceable currency. This open-source cryptocurrency was launched in April 2014 and soon garnered great interest among the cryptography community and enthusiasts. The development of this cryptocurrency is completely donation-based and community-driven. Monero has been launched with a strong focus on decentralization and scalability, and it enables complete privacy by using a special technique called ring signatures. With this technique, there appears a group of cryptographic signatures including at least one real participant, but since they all appear valid, the real one cannot be isolated. Because of exceptional security mechanisms like this, Monero has developed something of an unsavory reputation. It has been linked to criminal operations around the world. While this is a prime candidate for making criminal transactions anonymously, the privacy inherent in Monero is also helpful to dissidents of oppressive regimes around the world. As of January 2021, Monero had a market cap of $2.8 billion and a per-token value of $158.37. The crypto in cryptocurrencies, which allows for the creation and processing of digital currencies and their transactions across decentralized systems. Alongside this important crypto feature, these currencies is a common commitment to decentralization. Cryptocurrencies are typically developed as code by teams who build in mechanisms for issuance through a process called mining and other controls. Cryptocurrencies are almost always designed to be free from government manipulation and control, although as they have grown more popular, this foundational aspect of the industry has come under fire. The currencies modeled after Bitcoin are collectively called altcoins, and in some cases shitcoins, and have often tried to present themselves as modified or improved versions of Bitcoin. While some of these currencies may have some impressive features that Bitcoin does not, matching the level of security that Bitcoin's networks achieves has largely yet to be seen by an altcoin. First, though, a caveat: it is impossible for a list like this to be entirely comprehensive. One reason for this is the fact that there are more than 4,000 cryptocurrencies in existence as of the time of making this video. While many of these cryptos have little to no following or trading volume, some enjoy immense popularity among dedicated communities of backers and investors. Beyond that, the field of cryptocurrencies is always expanding, and the next great digital token may be released tomorrow. While Bitcoin is widely seen as a pioneer in the world of cryptocurrencies, analysts adopt many approaches for evaluating tokens other than BTC. It's common, for instance, for analysts to attribute a great deal of importance to the ranking of coins relative to one another in terms of market cap. We've factored this into our consideration, but there are other reasons why a digital token may be included in the list as well. Hope you like the video and subscribe for more contents like this in the future. Until next time.